Prasad let me know that he wanted to do something about airtightness of harps. And I thought I'd make this video that he can utilize in his communications with you to talk a little bit about it from my perspective. This is a Gregor Mare, which has been air tightened, and it also has Kettlewell resonant covers. The air tightening in this case required two operations. One was sanding the top of the comb to make it perfectly flat. And then this mouthpiece itself was lapped, L-A-P-P-E-D, into the comb by about 5/10 thousandths of an inch so that the slide fits a little bit tighter, because of course air loss happens anywhere there's a gap. Like a tire, where does air leak out of? Any place that there's a gap between the part of the tire that holds the air and the atmosphere outside. That's where it occurs. Why is air tightness of a chromatic harmonica so important? Well, if a harp is not airtight, whether you're blowing or drawing, that early amount of air pressure doesn't create sound. It's just loss of air. Every note, every draw note, every blow note, hiss, before the reed even starts to move. That has consequences which are not good for you, the player. This is what happens with an airtight harp. Immediately the reed begins to vibrate when given air pressure. Now, when I go to do vibrato, I can control it completely because the instrument is absolutely airtight, and everything I do, it responds. Better tone, more volume, better control of bends and vibratos and activation of notes, more pleasurable to play, better sound. It's a long list of benefits to you. 5 years ago, only a few harps that were made were airtight. Today, there are far more that are manufactured and are airtight from factory. Those harps which are airtight from factory usually include a statement of that fact in their promotional materials. To my knowledge, that list includes most of the E-stop harmonicas, especially EAP, Comsheng Lyra, Suzuki Fabulous, Seidel Saxony, Seidel Symphony. There may be others. So, that explains my statement that out of any grouping of harps that I was offered to play, I'll take the one that's airtight. I've said before that any airtight harp is better than any not airtight harp. That's a pretty big statement. At least I can control the instrument. You can use embouchure and hands to change the tone if you want, but the instrument must respond like a sports car to the commands and the things that we do to it. Airtightness, absolutely critical for the player.